What's up guys, my name is Dychronic here on this Destiny 2 video, and today we're going to be telling you about the Relino for life. He is a newcomer to the scene, a new pro player using Lunafaction, but I'm just kidding. We're going to show you who the Xur is for July 20th, 2018. He's going to be here on Io in his regular location. It seems like Flashpoint somewhat lines up with Xur, although I think I've seen it be wrong. So anyways, go over to Io, click him, he's over here. What he has for stock on today is gonna be weapon. First off, is gonna be the Cold Heart. It's actually been a really long time since he sold the Cold Heart, to the point where I don't remember him ever selling the Cold Heart. Personally, I find Cold Heart to be one of the best DPS weapons in the energy slot. Not just me personally. I've done a lot of testing on it, and it does in fact do the either the highest or second highest DPS out of all energy weapons. It is built to do damage as an energy weapon. That being said, energy weapons are just not really comparable to power weapons. So oftentimes if you have enough power ammo, you're not going to really need to have this type of weapon. But if you're doing things like Argos, shooting like the little arm bits, this is very, very useful. Even Callus, if you don't have a good power, very highly recommend you pick this up. It's very, very good. Next up, we've got the Graviton Forfeit, which increases the duration of invisibility effects and melee recharges faster while you are invisible. This is actually a really good combo for invisibility builds. So you can use it with things like Rat King to increase your invisibility. You can do where you throw a smoke bomb that makes you invisible, and because it recharges your grenade faster while you are invisible, you can throw even more smoke grenades to make yourself invisible. So you combine that with Rat King, you just keep on pinging back and forth between Rat King and your own like smoke grenades. You'll be smoking the enemies, making them blind and whatnot, and you'll be getting a lot of time. The only problem with this is that you have to be using this with the Tether class, and oftentimes Orpheus Rig is better in almost every scenario. But if you're going to be using this for the invisibility, like you want to run past enemies, this is really cool, as well as the fact that it looks really cool on your character. It's one of the best looking exotics in the Hunter, in my opinion. Next up, the Helm of Saint 14. Your Wardcliff blinds enemies when you enter it, so whenever you have the bubble for your Sentinel class, the bubble, when you have to hold the buttons down, not the shield, makes it so guys get blinded. This used to be very, very nice, but it's kind of fallen off because Sentinel and especially Wardcliff is really not that good in this game. However, I'd say if you use either one of these, this thing is pretty freaking good. But overall, nobody really uses it because it's not very good. Next up, Fester's Radius, one of my kind of underrated favorites. Rifts release an arc shockwave when you cast, not the important part. Rift energy recharges faster when you're surrounded by enemies. Imagine you have this on Callus and there's a bunch of dogs around you. You can literally put a rift on every single plate if you want to. Obviously, Lunafactions are preferred because you do extra damage and all that stuff, but this still does incredible amounts of work because you get a rift in every single plate. So if you don't have Lunafaction, highly recommend Fester's Radius. I use this in raids all the freaking time. Lastly, you have the Faded Engram for nearly 100 shards. You can get an exotic guaranteed that you've never gotten. Next up, 3 of coins, higher chance of getting exotics. So if you're going into the raid and whatnot, or you're doing public event farming or anything, pop these. They're actually pretty good. And lastly, this makes it so you can upgrade your challenge cards, so you can use the prestige kind of things, you know, make it so you can have heavyweight and whatnot. This makes it so it's a lot easier to do prestige, and you can get a lot more score with this card. That's it. That's the Xur. Everybody knows and loves this stuff. We got here Sharpie just waiting his turn. I was busy with the Xur talking to him. He was waiting patiently in line, so I'm gonna let him fight it over with it. Wade. Anyways, that's it. The faction rallies this week. Hope you guys are having fun. Pretty much New Monarchy is gonna win this one. I've seen some stats. I'm rocking Future War Cult because I already did New Monarchy, so hopefully I finished them. But yeah. Hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you guys have any questions down below. A lot of times something resets and changes with this stuff, so let me know if I did make a mistake. Anyways, that's the video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you guys on the next one. Hey look, Sharpie is coming by to say thank me for, you know, not taking too long on the Xur. And Wade. Fucking Wade.